Hey folks! Welcome back. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos because I've been busy learning how to save lives. Yeah. Turns out all you need to do is wish people back to health. Or you sprinkle a little bit of pixie dust on them. Right as rain. Or you slap around for a few minutes, but at one time that did lead to the person actually dying. Turns out they were already fine to begin with. In any case, it's time for another thing I read on Reddit. This is where I talk about something, you guessed it, I read about on Facebook. As usual, I will post the link to the actual information in the description, which I assume everybody looks at. If you don't read my descriptions, don't waste your time because they offer nothing of any value. They're really stupid, very uninsightful, and pretty much useless, much like myself. Now, the thing that I read today was about a man named Sean Conway. He swam the entire length of Great Britain. Now, you might think that he's crazy for doing this, as many people would. But he was doing it to raise money, so it was for a good cause. But the interesting fact is not so much that he is the most recent man to swim the length of Great Britain, but rather that in order to protect himself from being stung by jellyfish, he grew a gigantic beard. Now, I was immediately thinking, that means that he's been in this situation before and he has been stung in the face while trying to swim great distances. I can only imagine that would be incredibly painful. And then he would have to sit down with a board meeting with all of his sponsors who are helping him to do this event and his supporters, and they have to figure out, they need a solution. Conway, what are we going to do? You keep getting stung in the face, we cannot have this sort of press conference afterwards, you've raised all this money, we can't put you on the telly looking like that. You've got blisters and boils all over your bloody face. And I'm sure that after hours of thinking, right, well, you know, I could grow a beard. Now, I won't stop me from getting stung anywhere else on my body, but at least it'll prevent my face from swelling up like a Welsh lady's arse. Also, you know what the ladies love? Not a beard! Trick question. I just so happen to have one. Women could not be more repulsed by me, although I have noticed that whether or not I have a beard is irrelevant to that fact, so I could be wrong. I've never actually tried swimming with a full beard. I don't swim very often, mostly because I'm very top-heavy, which causes me to flip upside down and bob, much like a fish bobber. You can check it out, though. This guy actually just did this swim not even a year ago, on August 22nd, 2013! In case anyone's wondering, my birthday is in August, so if you want to send me any gifts or presents, you know, that's more extended to my family, just because in case you guys forget this year, you want to send me something, I could use a new pair of pants. I only got one pair and there's stains on them. That didn't sound right. I swear, they're white, crusty stains from the detergent that I used. I've been backing myself into a corner here. The stains. No, they draw in the wildlife from all across the land. There's a waft of peanut brittle and then freshly squeezed orange juice. I don't know where it's coming from, but it tingles. And I don't like it. I can attest from the personal experience that I've had in aquatic sports, which was a kayak race that I actually had down the Thames River, or Sydenham. Very dangerous. I do not recommend it. Almost got me, Dirksy. Almost tipped me in that time. A blood feud was actually started that day between a coworker of mine and the owner of a restaurant. I won't get into that story. That's for another day. It has nothing to do with Reddit. No. And I don't know if you've ever been stung by a jellyfish, but I just took a first aid course recently, and they said that pee might actually work. Heard a lot of conflicting stories. Apparently, the appropriate way to deal with it is to pour vinegar over the wound. But it's assumed that because urine is generally a acidic-like substance, somewhat similar to the consistency of vinegar, that it may in fact help to dull the pain. Of course, my urine is a very milky substance, often with blood in it, and I should really see a doctor. I have immense pains in my bladder right now. So just remember that. If you ever see a jellyfish, get the upper hand. You get on it first, you start pounding it in the face, there's no way it's going to be able to sting you. It's like a bee, right? You swat a bee out of the air, it doesn't get a chance to sting you. Take a jellyfish, swing it around your head 10 times, throw it against a wall or against a small child. Free and clear, baby! Nothing to worry about. So that's something that I read on Reddit today. If you ever want to suggest one of these to me, do it. Just say something. So kiss me. Oh. Also, on a quick side note, I will hopefully be having a new review video out by next week. Next Tuesday, it's my cake day! We'll see. Aiming for it. Big undertaking. No complete sentences. No time for talking! Thank you so much for watching. As usual, you can leave your comments in the subscription button. You click on that, it will open up a new window that allows you to comment directly to my physical mailbox, my mailing address here. Which is the fastest way to contact me. It only takes about 2 weeks. I tell you guys to like, comment, subscribe, etc. But I'm going to assume that anyone who's watching this, if you actually enjoy my videos enough that you will subscribe on your own, you're quite capable of doing that. Otherwise, if you're not, Truffles, get off my computer. I told you, you're an animal, you're not allowed to use my laptop, and you're not allowed to use the internet either. You're not even old enough legally to be on watching these videos to create a YouTube account.